All right, Shalom. First off, and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles of our millstone and teaching and well, and as always, peace and salutations unto the elect. Our brother Benaiah coming back at you with a quick lesson. All right, I ran across this clip on social media, man, which I'm going to play. All right, but I'm going to grab this scripture real quick. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 25 and verse 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. All right. And as you can see from the caption or the of this video, you know, Pride Month makes me so happy. All right, it's not surprising that the so-called black woman, all right, is the main supporter of this lifestyle, man. You see, to take on this philosophy to promote this particular lifestyle of the serpent, all right, because she's in agreement with the serpent, all right. She's in agreement with this whole lifestyle here in America. And here it is, you're a so-called straight woman, which she probably dabbed in this particular lifestyle herself, herself, man. You see, because why would you, if you are heterosexual, that's like me. I'm a heterosexual man. I don't want to sit here and watch these goddamn abominations. You know what I'm saying? Walk around proud and you know the way that they do, man. You see, and we're in the so-called what this world of deems, all right, Pride Month, which is the 6th month, all right, which Esau didn't, you know, Esau never does anything without, you know, it's not by coincidence, man. You see, everything is thought out. You see, because this man, all this, just this man is he's into numerology, okay. He's into all type of occult craft, man. You see, and that's a part of it. All right, and all throughout the United States and every major city, you're gonna see this shit being promoted. All right, you turn on Netflix, you turn on YouTube. All right, you turn on Hulu. They're gonna have their own little section for this month. All right, promoting and pushing this BS. They're gonna be pushing it in schools. You know, pushing it in the daycares while children go to. You know, but clearly this is an abomination. This just further proves that we're in the end times, man. Because Yahweh Shah said himself. All right, let's get it. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24 real quick. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Okay, well we can get it in this one. Yeah, Luke. I'm tripping. All right, this is Luke chapter 17. All right, and I'm gonna start up at 26, and it says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat and drink, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot. Okay, so let me say this, man, because what was taking place, all right, during the time of Noah, all right, well you had wickedness, all right, at an all-time high. And what does the scripture say in Second Ezra chapter 15? Okay, well wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth, man. Okay, and it's being pushed out via the rulers, all right, Esau, Edom, who's sitting, all right, on the throne of rulership of the world right now, man. And he's the one who's promoting this thing. But going back into the days of Noah, where you had wickedness at an all-time high, to the point to where it said every thought that the Most High said, every thought of man is evil continually. All right, and we're seeing the same things. Yahweh Shah is giving the comparisons, all right, of how it will be in the times, all right, when he will return. And he's likening them onto two different time periods, man. You see, showing you that wickedness will be, you know, like it says in Second Esdras chapter 15, exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man, and polluted the minds of the people, all right, and the minds of children. So now when you have children, all right, who participates in these particular things, all right, you saw pushes it in the cartoons, all right, they have pageants for them, you see, which is going to lead on to this next verse in verse 28. Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. All right, and we seeing all these things taking place. It says, but the same day Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the days when the Son of Man is revealed. Yeah, you see, because when you go back into Genesis chapter what is it, 18 and 19, well 19 really, okay, until when Lot, the angels came into Sodom and they came in and they, they came onto Lot. Lot besieged them and told, besought him and told him, hey man, come in my house. Don't dwell in the city, because Lot already knew what type of people they were. All right, and the mindset of these people. And when you read that story, it said, man, matter of fact, I want to get this point just to back what I said, man, about how it's even polluting the minds of the children. Okay, so let's go to it. This is Genesis chapter 19. All right, I'm gonna start at 1 and I'm gonna jump down. It says, and there came two angels to Sodom at evening, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. Now, what was Lot doing in the gate? Well, he was rebuking, man. Okay, as the scriptures say, wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets. Okay, so that what Lot was prophesying, man, he was rebuking their ass, man. Okay, it says, and Lot seeing them rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face towards the ground, and he said, behold, now my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your way. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the streets all night. All right. And so here it is, man. Lot telling them, look, man, just come to my crib, because that was a part of our customs to, to house guests, you see. But the angels told them, no, we're gonna Salakia, let's go back. The angels basically told them, no, we're gonna dwell in the street. So let's see what Lot says. Verse 3, it says, and he pressed upon them greatly and turned in unto them in Salakia. And he pressed upon them greatly. You see, so he told him like, nah, man, this ain't don't do it. All right. And they turned in unto him, and he entered into his house, and he made them a feast and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they laid down, the man of the city, even the man of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. You see, so here it is. You have old and young men, all right, surrounding Lot's house to try to break down the door and have sex with these angels, man. You see, and this is the same thing that like Yahweh Shah was saying, as in the days of Lot. We seeing this mindset upon the older man and the younger man. It's on the mindset of the children, man. You see, you have particular parents who allow their children to be brought up in that particular way without correcting their ass, man. Here it is. This is so-called Pride Month, all right, and they're gonna tell you the history of the alphabet people. But what's the true history? We're reading about it right here in Genesis chapter 19, man. All right, and it's something that the Lord doesn't approve of, and that's why He destroyed Sodom. You see, and that's exactly why the Lord is going to destroy Babylon the Great. All right, that's exactly why Revelations 11 and 8, all right, compares Babylon to spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right, and this month proves it, man. Well, these people are allowed to just walk around. You know what I'm saying? They protected, okay, and you can't really say shit to them, man. And they aggressive. They're aggressive. These same spirits, man. These aggressive ass moles that we reading about, all right, in Genesis chapter 19. Because like I said, when you continue reading, uh, they were trying to beat Lot door down to the angels had to blind them niggas, man. And they were still, and them niggas was so wicked that they were still trying to find the damn door. That shows you the mindset of those people back then. And this is the same spirits that are back on the planet Earth right now. And this chick, all right, is a part of it. And she was back there then too, man. You best believe her ass was in ancient Sodom, man, agreeing and celebrating this type of lifestyle, man. Because as the scriptures say, the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophet. All right, meaning that if you were a prophet in your past life, all right, you're gonna be a prophet, all right, in these times, man. And if you was wicked in your past life, you're gonna be wicked in these times, man. And these people are declaring who they are. Their spirits are declaring who they are. All right, and they're openly proclaiming it, like it says in the book of, I think it's Isaiah. All right, they hide their sins. They declare their sins at Sodom. You see, they're gonna be painting the goddamn sidewalks for these people, man. You're gonna go to Tom Thumb or whatever grocery store you go to. They're gonna have the damn rainbow cookies and cupcake, and shirts being sold, you know. So hey man, this place, and this is another reason that this place gotta go, man. You see. So let's grab another scripture, man. Okay. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, and verse 20. It says, woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's exactly what this woman was doing. All right. She was sitting here calling that's good. That's good. I'm proud. I'm happy. I love pride. But what does the scripture say, man? What does the scripture say about pride, man? Okay. Let's go to it. No, it's in Proverbs. Proverbs 18, it's like in Proverbs 8 and 13. It says, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way in the forward mouth do I hate. You see? So you're supposed to hate this particular behavior, man. You see, you're supposed to hate evil. You don't supposed to agree with people, but that goes all the way back. That goes back into the book of Romans, man. You see, because these same people, these same niggas, all right. Because you will have a nigga that say, well, long as they don't bother me. Well, if you're not speaking against it, then you basically for it, man. You know, if you're not speaking out against this particular behavior or this wickedness that you see, that means you're in agreement with it, man. You see, and what's gonna happen to your black and brown ass, man? Let's read it, man. Let's go to Romans chapter 1. Let's go to verse 26, man, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, man. I started at 24, man. It says, moreover, the Most High also gave them up unto their uncleanliness through the lust of their own hearts to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. It says, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worship the creature and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto their vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. I'm gonna read it in the let's get into NLT, man. See what it says. All right, that same verse in the NLT. Let's start at 25. Let's start at 26. It says, "This is why the Most High abandoned them to their shameful desires. Even the women turned against the natural way to have sex and instead indulged in sex with each other." Yeah, you see, women upon women. Because when you go to the scripture, then the nigga say, "Well, it say a man lay down with a man. It say nothing about a woman." Simple niggas, man. If the Lord say a man and a man, it's an abomination for a man and a man to lay down together. What you think that excludes the woman just because that verse doesn't say it in Leviticus, man? No, it's the same way with a woman and a woman, lay down together, man. And the majority of you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American women, all right, it's rare, it's very rare that you run into a straight woman, man. You see, all these women that you see in the club at the store you try to talk to, guarantee that they're bisexual, man. You see, or had some particular experience with a woman. It's like I said, it's very rare, man. You see, and that chick ain't no different, man. She done dabbled in the goddamn pool. You can tell, man. All right, let's continue going. It says in verse 27, and the man, instead of having a normal sexual relationship with women, burned with lust for each other. Man did shameful things with other men. It says, and as a result of this sin, they suffered within themselves the penalty they deserve. Yeah, that's why you got a lot of these diseases going on, man. You see, you got a lot of these diseases going on. And we've been throwing up. Hey, man, we throwing up curses on these people, man. All right. And the Lord is exposing you undercover niggas, man. You see what happened to Alazar, man. A lot of you fucking freaky ass niggas, man. The Lord gonna destroy you niggas, man. It says, I'm gonna jump down. Let's jump down, man, for time's sake. And this is the point that I wanted to make. It says they know the Most High's justice requires that those who do these things deserve to die. Yet they do them anyway. Worse yet, they encourage others to do them too. Yeah, you see? I'm gonna read in the KJV. It says, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which committed such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Yeah, she having pleasure. She's having pleasure in two modes being together, man. You know? Like I said, man, she done dabbled in the goddamn pool, man. I guarantee that, man. You know. But this is exactly what the why the Lord is gonna burn this place up, man. Like it says, hey, the Lord is gonna, hey, Babylon, let's grab it. You see? Because if hey, and I guarantee you, these are the same people. These people, she'll say that, oh, I love God, God, I love God. Yeah, but look how you live in your life. That's why it says in First Titus 6:1-16 that hey, they profess to know the Most High. All right, but in works they're abominable, man. You see? Roughly paraphrasing. Let's get this in that would slip my mind what I was gonna grab. Talk about these damn niggas. Oh yeah, Isaiah 13, man. Isaiah chapter 13. I'm gonna get straight to it in verse 19. All right, it says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know that this is not talking about ancient Babylon. All right, because in the same way that the Lord said he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, he was gonna overthrow Babylon. All right. Verse 20 says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it dwell from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. And we know, and this is proof that it's not talking about ancient Babylon, which is modern day Iraq. Why? Because people are still dwelling there. This is talking about the daughter of Babylon, which is tied to Esau, Edom, all right, in Psalms 137. Okay. The Lord is going to destroy this place, man. Spirits of Revelations 11 and 8. That great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. And we see why, man, because it's just, hey, it promotes nothing but wickedness, man. All right. As the scripture say in the book of Jeremiah, I think it's what, Jeremiah 50 or 51, it talks about this is the land of graven images, man. And we know that these graven images, according to wisdom of Solomon, is the reason why you got wickedness at an all-time high, man. Everything that you see, the lifestyle, it goes back into to the worship of an idol, man. You see? And that's exactly why the Lord is going to burn his people. Hey, man, the Lord is going to burn you people up, man. All you people are not speaking out against this, man. Oh, as long as they don't bother me, okay. Well, your ass going to get that same judgment with them, man. All right. The scriptures say he that justified the wicked, all right, it's an abomination, man. You see? But like, man, I ain't want to make this too long, but hey, you get the drift, man. Hey, hey, like the scripture says, Sirach 25 and 24, man, of the woman came the beginning of sin, all right, and through her we all die. It's not a surprise that the so-called black woman is the main supporter of the ways of the serpent, man. This goes back into that Gardenian pact, man. Okay, going back into what that pact that her, that the serpent and Eve made, man. This way taking on this philosophy. All right, and just when Esau ass fall, her ass is gonna fall right with him, man. All right, because she's joined unto this kingdom. So with that, man, I don't want to make it too long. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, the great millstone, they teach and rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to you brothers and sisters out there. All right, to the elect. Shalom.